Attention, passionate Dallas Cowboys fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC East, and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Dallas Cowboys' path to another championship run, a power shift that could leave division rivals stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before we dive in, if you're a true Dallas Cowboys fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and fellow Dallas Cowboys fans. Let's get to the news. Now, folks, if you've been paying close attention to the Dallas Cowboys this season, you've probably noticed that things haven't been going as smoothly as many of us expected. It's a season full of ups and downs, but the most surprising and frankly concerning aspect has been their defense, or should I say, the struggles on defense, especially when it comes to third down conversions. This is a team that has historically been known for its defensive prowess, for those dominant moments where they get off the field, create turnovers, and really make life miserable for opposing offenses. But this year, it's a completely different story. And what is even more alarming, they're on pace to set a record, not a good one, folks, but a record for the worst third down conversion percentage in NFL history. Let us just take a moment to really understand what is happening here. The Dallas Cowboys, a team that has had some of the most formidable defenses in recent memory, now find themselves allowing opponents to convert more than half of their third down attempts. That's right, through 9 games, they're allowing a conversion rate of around 54, according to some of the latest stats. And to put that in perspective, the worst in NFL history belongs to a team with a 51.9 conversion rate. So you can see that Dallas is dangerously close to setting a new, unwanted benchmark. And if they don't turn things around quickly, this could become a historic low, and not in a good way. But why? What is causing this? It's a question that has been on every Cowboys fan's mind. Well, to start, it's not because they bad on first and second down. In fact, they're getting pressure, they're sacking the quarterback, and they're showing flashes of that aggressive, physical defense we were used to. The problem is when it comes to third down, they're just not getting the job done. And that's where the cracks are really showing. During Week 9's Monday Night Football game against Arizona, the Cowboys' struggles on third down were on full display. Arizona faced 3rd and 8, 3rd and 10, 3rd and 6, 3rd and 5, and in those situations, they didn't just convert once or twice. They did it repeatedly. The Cardinals finished the game converting 7 of 13 third downs, and at one point they converted 7 of 9, a staggering 77.8. That's not just bad, that's historically bad in the context of the NFL. Now, it's important to note that in that game, Arizona's first drive was a perfect example of what Dallas has been struggling with all season. They faced multiple third and long situations, and in most of those, they completed passes to Marvin Harrison Jr., who had a standout game with 3 catches for over 50 yards in just the first quarter alone. That's a sign of how Dallas defense is giving up yardage, especially on third down, and it's allowing opponents to keep drives alive and extend their offensive possessions. This is exactly what head coach Brian Schottenheimer pointed out in the post-game press conference. The biggest issue isn't just the talent, but the consistency in execution, especially in those critical situations. Let us dig a little deeper into what is happening. It's not that Dallas isn't generating pressure. They are. They're getting sacks, they're putting pressure on the quarterback, but the problem is they're not able to finish the job. They're not shutting down those third and long situations. Instead, opponents are finding ways to pick up the yardage, whether through crucial completions or penalties. And as we all know, penalties are often the difference between a quick 3-and-out and a sustained drive. In the Arizona game, there was a defensive holding penalty that gave the Cardinals an automatic first down, which is a clear indication of how small mistakes can turn into big losses. This brings us to the core issue: inconsistency. The Cowboys' defense has been extremely inconsistent, and strangely enough, that has become their defining trait this season. They can show moments of brilliance, but then they're giving up huge chunks of yardage on third down. It's almost as if they're a different team in those moments. And frankly, it's putting a huge strain on their overall season prospects. Because when your defense is struggling like this, it puts enormous pressure on your offense to keep pace. And that's a lot to ask when the opposing offenses are consistently converting third downs at such a high rate. One thing to keep in mind is that the Cowboys are still allowing the second most points and yards per game in the league. They've given up, on average, over 31 points and more than 400 yards per game. These are big numbers, and they're not just coming from a few bad games, they're a trend. And what is even more concerning is the fact that one of their defensive stats is on pace to be the worst in NFL history. That is a record no team wants to hold: the worst third down defense in the entire league. This is a serious wake-up call for the coaching staff, the players, and everyone involved. Now, let us talk about the impact this has on the season's outlook. The Cowboys are heading into Week 10 with a bye week, which they surely use to reassess and make some adjustments. But the trade deadline is coming up, and it's a critical moment for Dallas. They need to go out there and make a move, whether it's adding a veteran linebacker, a cornerback, or even some extra pass rush help, because if they want to compete for a deep playoff run, they need to fix this third down problem. It's a glaring weakness that opponents have exploited time and again, and if left unaddressed, it could derail their entire season. Looking ahead, the schedule isn't getting any easier. After the bye week, they face the Raiders, Chiefs, Lions, Chargers, and other tough opponents. Every game will be a test of whether this defense can improve, whether they can tighten up on third down and get off the field. Because, let us face it, a defense that allows nearly 55% conversion rate on third down simply cannot succeed in the long run. It's like giving opponents a free pass to stay on the field, draining your energy, and increasing the pressure on your offense to keep scoring. And if they make some significant adjustments, that record-breaking third down conversion percentage could become a harsh reality. But what's the solution? Well, that's the big question, isn't it? The coaching staff will surely be working hard during this bye week, trying to figure out why their defense is so inconsistent. They analyze every play, every mistake, every missed assignment. They might look for help via trades, hoping to bring in a veteran presence that can stabilize things. And the players themselves will need to step up focus on fundamentals, cut down penalties, and execute better under pressure. It's a team effort, and everyone has a role to play if they want to turn this around. And let us not forget, this isn't just about one bad season. Historically, the Cowboys have been a team that bounces back. They've had seasons where everything seemed to fall apart, but then they regroup and come out stronger. So, this could be just a bump in the road, a challenge that galvanizes the team to improve. They have the talent, the experience, and the leadership to do it. But they need to address this third down crisis quickly, or they risk wasting a season that could have been so much more. As we look toward the future, it's clear that the Cowboys' defense needs a spark, a jolt of confidence and execution. They need to find ways to keep opponents off the field, force more punts, and reduce those third down conversions, because if they their chances of making a deep playoff run diminish significantly. It's a pivotal moment in the season, and the Cowboys' fate might very well hinge on how well they can fix this glaring weakness. Now, for all you Cowboys fans out there, I want you to think about what this means for the team's future. Do you believe they can turn this around? Will the trade deadline bring in the help they desperately need? Or is this a sign that the team needs a deeper overhaul? Your thoughts matter, and I want to hear everything you have to say. Drop your comments below, tell me what you think the Cowboys should do to fix their defense, and how confident you are that they can bounce back from this crisis. And remember, I'll be back soon with more updates, more analysis, and all the latest on everything Dallas Cowboys. So stay tuned, stay passionate, and keep that Cowboys spirit alive. Because this season isn't over yet. The road to the playoffs is still open, but they've got to fix this third down problem fast. It's do or die, folks, and the Cowboys are capable of so much more. Let us see what they do next. And now, Dallas Cowboys fans, I want to hear from you. What is your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Dallas Cowboys. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates. So stay tuned for the latest Dallas Cowboys news.